friends, welcome back. How are you doing today? That's great. I'm doing great too. As always, let's give God all the glory and praise in Jesus' name, amen. Some people have asked me over the years, what was it like growing up in Southern California as a Mexican? Man, tacos y frijoles. I hated that question. First, and I am not sorry to disappoint, but allow me to correct the questioners. The correct way to have asked that question is as follows. What was it like growing up in Southern California as an American of Mexican heritage? And that is based on the assumption that Mexican blood actually flows through my veins, which a portion of it does. I'll explain in a minute. And that I'm actually American, which I am. I was born in what was then being 1961, County General Hospital in Los Angeles, California. That made me American by birth, born to parents who were also born in this country. Quickly, here is how my heritage ethnicities break down. I am half Mexican, which comes from my father's side, and 1/4 European Spaniard and Native American, which comes from my mother's side. Now that you have a better understanding of my ethnicity, heritage, and American citizenship, let's talk about what it was like growing up American of Hispanic heritage in Southern California. What sucked about growing up was the belief that I had to have, and the fact that I believed I did not have, any real cultural identity that I could be proud of. Have I confused you? Let me see if I can explain what I meant by that. Up until I was 9 years old, I bought into the whole Mexicans rock message, that our culture was second to none and we weren't taking any prisoners. It's funny, but patriotism gone amok seems to work in very much the same way, but I digress. Some of you already know this story, others do not. I will keep it brief. Ooh, one of my favorite words. Let's see, I was 9 years old. I was standing at a grocery checkout line at our neighborhood supermarket when this ancient-looking old white dude bends down to my level and practically spits into my face the following words. You Mexicans are nothing but dirty people. So, not only did I grow up believing in a cultural lie, thinking we Mexicans were all that plus a bowl of frijoles, I grew up believing we were dirty people because a crazy old white dude who had nothing better to do than pick on a young kid who was minding his own business, which added to the lie. Not to mention messing up my mind for quite a few years, thank you very much. Thankfully, my brain cells eventually realigned themselves and all is well. Aside from that poor, misguided man at the supermarket, I did not experience prejudice in the same way my parents and, other family members did. The only other times I experienced prejudice was through a friend's parents and a former girlfriend's family. The other time was when a woman told me to go back where I came from. I was like, listen lady, I can't jump back into my mother's womb. Then of course there was the time that I was with some friends walking along there at Laguna Beach when a group of all American looking Orange County type young dudes walked past us and said to me, hey, your kind don't belong here. My kind, I thought to myself, and what kind is that, you bastard? But listen, I'm not bitter. Other than those negative experiences, growing up American of Hispanic heritage was what it is culturally. Let me give you a list. Fiestas, menudo, the dreaded chancla, respect for your elders, church on Sundays, beans, tortillas, manteca, fried bologna, and hot dogs cooked over the flame on an open flame on the stove, family reunions, family visits, lots of them, large families, Mexican music, beer drinking, wedding receptions with at least one brawl, quinceañeras, piñata parties, tamales at Christmas time, praying grandmas, tias and tios at every turn, Americans getting mad because you don't speak English, and Hispanics getting mad because you don't speak Spanish, and the list goes on. But the one thing I remember most about growing up American of Hispanic heritage in Southern California is this. Mom and Dad worked hard. They really did. And they loved on us in their own way. Family was always close by and always had your back. And regardless of how many times you got whacked by the dreaded chancla, or were called those lovely names of endearment such as gordo, cabrón, pendejo, etc., you knew you were loved. That's it for today's show. As always, remember to give Dios all the glory, Dios being God. Be kind to one another, share a smile and a hug, pray for peace, and God willing, I will talk to you again soon.